Welcome back to another episode of STTA, or Something to Think About. And this is going to be the third one. And on this third one, I want to talk about the debt curse. Since it is Chinese New Year's, or Tet is how we say it in Vietnam or Vietnamese. So every year when Tet comes around, I'm reminded of the Tet curse. My mom gets on my case about me cleaning up my room. My mom's like, Tao, clean your room. And I'm like, why, Mom? Why do you have to clean my room? I have not cleaned my room since last year. So why do I have to start now? She just gives me this face and that tells me that she cannot understand why I am so stupid. And why she needs to explain to me this every single year. But she goes into this whole story about the debt curse. Pretty much starting from the first day of the Chinese New Year to the third day of the Chinese New Year. Everything that happens in those 3 years will dictate or foretell how your rest of the year will go. So if the first 2 days of that you're lucky, you make money, you gamble and you win, and all these people around you love you, and at home everything's nice and pretty and clean, that's how the rest of the year is gonna be for you. But if you're like me, then it can work against you where it's like a curse. So if you're sloppy and you don't like to clean up your room, if you really apply this, then it really transforms the way you think, say, and act. Just because you always have this question at the edge of your mind. Do I really want this to be how the rest of my year goes? Like, before you get angry, you feel it coming, but then you remember that, hey, this is dead. So do I really want to be angry for the rest of the year? And then if your answer is no, then you stop and you change, and you cool down, you find space for yourself, you work things out so that you don't blow up and get angry. But yeah, so it just helps you kind of like on the spot reflect on pretty much everything you say, do, and think, and make you conscious of those actions in the current time. If anything, that curse just reminds me of what the Catholics teach, and that you just reap what you sow. So if you spread a lot of seeds of anger or jealousy or hate, well, in the end, that's what you're gonna get. So if you do that at the beginning of the year, which is the first 3 days, well, guess what? The rest of the year, that's how it's gonna be. If you're ignorant, or if you're always angry, or if you're always jealous, then the rest of the year is gonna be dramatic and stressful and at times depressing. That's just what's gonna happen. Another interesting concept that I just want to throw out there is, why do we only do this for the first 3 days of the New Year's? The debt curse should actually be applied to every single day. Every single day you're conscious or aware of everything you say, do. So those are my closing remarks. I hope I gave you something to think about, and I'll see you next time.